Hey Frank, how's it going? Hey Brenda. Well, did you go fly today, Brenda? By chance? Lay down. Lay down. Well, lay down. Sit down. Sit. Sit. Good boy. All right, Brenda, are you going to give me the full details here or what? Okay, Frank, sounds good. Hey,
Hello, Eric.
Mr. D,
Yes,
where are you
I'm
headed,
here.
Dominic?
The usual thing doing, heading to
Oh,
the city in the
heading into
morning.
town, huh?
Yeah,
Now it's already Monday there, right?
yep, Monday morning, 9 a.m.
So I'd imagine there's a lot of traffic, a lot of people out.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in the tram that I'm on. Yeah. Uh,
Hey Ed, how's it going?
hello. Hello to everybody in the chat as well.
Hey Mark.
Hello.
A lot of learning. But I know, Brenda, it is you got to really pay attention, and it is a lot of learning because we're not used to, we didn't come out of teenage years having drones or anything like that, you know.
Yeah, exactly. It's a new thing.
Yep. But
Oh,
she
geez.
said she did try to fly it today. She didn't give any details, but
I was 53 when I started. Yeah, 53. Yep.
oh, she said 20-mile-an-hour winds and had fun, didn't crash. Good for you, Brenda.
20 miles. God, I wouldn't have gone at 20 mile in a mini.
Well, that little drone She's got that, Autel Nano.
Yeah. But isn't that under 249?
What's
I thought
that?
it was I thought it was a 249 brand drone.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I wouldn't be
But,
going
but
at
it,
20
but
miles
it
an
goes,
hour.
it goes in some pretty good wind.
Okay.
Cause I used to
Yeah.
fly that down and get the nighttime ship stuff, but the newer drones pretty much take care of it. I don't have to switch
Mm,
drones and stuff. And I
mm.
didn't like it. I didn't have the controller that had the screen on it. I had to put
Oh,
a,
okay. Yeah. I know that one you mean, yeah. Mm.
hey, Jim, how you doing? Jim is in the chat.
Hello, Jim.
So where you headed? Go get coffee or where you headed?
Oh, no, just gonna walk around the city again.
Just do a walkabout, huh?
Yeah, do another walk around and get a coffee in about an hour's time.
Yep. Jim, Brenda is now an official drone flyer.
Yes.
Hello, Mark.
Hi, Paul.
Hello.
Dominic.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hey, Ed, how's it
Hi,
going?
Ed.
Hello, Ed.
Good.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Dominic.
Yes, good evening.
Dominic's
Well, it's good morning
Or-
to me, but
headed downtown to do a walkabout.
Or should I
Yeah.
say? Or should I say good morning, Mr. Dominic?
it is good morning, yes. It's just what, just gone 9 o'clock, 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Yeah.
Wow, and it's only 4 here.
Mm.
Brenda Boone is doing good. He's still working on getting used to the house, and he's got his toys, and he plays with his toys, and he sleeps
Oh,
and
that's
plays
good.
with his toys. Goes outside, then he comes in, and then he plays with his toys, and he sleeps a little bit. Yeah, it's really good to have him here.
Oh, good. Mm.
Seen a lot of 4-iron shots on 14 a day. Long and left of that legendary.
Hey Paul, you got to get him a tennis ball and throw it at him, so you can pick it up and bring it back to you.
Hi, Jim.
Well, as soon as the grounds all dry up and everything, I don't
Yeah,
want to be
yeah.
throwing mud balls, you know.
Season
Well, it must be getting closer to warming up there.
It's a whopping 25 degrees here today.
Oh, that's an improvement.
Yep. Especially since 32 is freezing.
Yeah, I know. That's about -2 or -3, I think.
Yep.
Because I think the lowest we've had here was in July of last year, and it was -2.8, and that was 26 Fahrenheit. So, yeah.
Last
getting
night
closer to -3.
it was 12 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh my. Oh my.
And of course, there's no ships right now, which is fine because
Yep.
I don't have to freeze my noogies off going down to catch a ship.
Mm.
Although
So when do they?
that's what I live for, you know.
Yeah, when do they come out of stasis then?
Usually they don't start running. Well, the tankers run periodically all winter long because
Mhm.
they're taking fuel oil and stuff and
Yeah.
gas and that kind of stuff. But
Mhm.
the regular cargo tankers don't start revving up until like the 12th to the 15th of March.
So you got 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Well, the fuel tankers, do they just go like between the locks? They don't actually go through them.
Yeah, because the locks aren't open. Yes.
Hmm.
But see, since I have a petroleum plant and a fuel oil plant across the river from me, they can
Mhm.
go all the way up Lake Huron, all the way around to Chicago and down Lake Michigan.
Mm.
But they can't go up to Lake Superior and they can't go past Detroit. Well, they can go past Detroit, but they can't go past Niagara Falls.
Oh, okay.
That's where the two main lock systems are.
Oh, okay.
So what they do with the lock system right now is the Army Corps of Engineers in this country, and I'm sure the Canadians got a version. They work on the locks and do their winter maintenance on them,
Mm.
clean them up,
Well,
dust
that'd be a
them up.
good time.
Yep.
Mm.
What do you think, Boner? There he is. There's the Boone boy. All right, Brenda, you're getting good. She landed on the target. She must have one of those targets you put on the ground. She landed on it 3 out of 4 times.
Oh, nice.
Good for you.
I'll send you a copy of the link in a minute, Dominic.
Hmm.
There he comes. He's got his little toy he carries around.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, but Jim's telling you the right thing, Brenda, is like I've said to you before, it's all about muscle memory. You got to train yourself not to have to rethink, well, which way do I turn the stick? You just naturally, if you want to do that, you just do that, you know?
Hmm.
And that comes with the more you fly, the better you get. The better you get, the more you fly. Hey, here comes Captain Joe. Hello,
Joe.
Joe.
Hey,
Brenda went out and flew today, and she landed 3 out of 4 times on the practice target on the ground.
I
Mm.
heard you.
Yep.
Good to
I
Yeah, I
hear.
heard you before I got on.
think that was the
That's
right
good.
link.
I think that's really good.
That is good. But it depends if you were 10 feet off the air in the air or 300 feet. What were you?
Well, and she also said she was flying
That's the
in a little bit of windy conditions today and did just fine. 20-mile-an-hour winds and he and had fun, didn't crash.
Good thing.
And Joe, I told her, and I'm sure you would tell, oh, look at that. Look at dinner. What are you
Yeah.
having?
Jambalaya Sunday.
All right.
Yes.
a jambalaya Sunday.
Yep. Jambalaya.
So jambalaya in ice cream.
What's the matter?
Yeah, I'm getting,
You gotta go outside?
I'm trying to recoup from yesterday.
Mm.
Good afternoon,
I
Mr. Joe.
tell you what, I realize I'm 70 years old.
Yep, that's a hard realization.
I was doing good until the game was over. Let's put it that way. Till it was time to leave, and on the way home, I realized you're 70 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul. 12 hours on the street yesterday.
Yeah.
Realized I was 70 years old.
Because he only made $2.
Yeah, I get it every day. I get it every day.
I don't know what I made yet. Let's put it that way. But it's like, I know I got slapped on the ass once.
Mm.
Oh, that was your
One of the-
$2.
Please,
One of
please
the
help.
one of the women in the Mandy milkshakers slapped me dead on the ass.
Oh, really?
I think I got a
Nice.
mark. And
No, I
I turned
wasn't
around,
there.
looked down, went,
I
oh
deny
Lord.
it. I deny it.
Mark
No,
denies it.
she didn't deny it. Put it like that. I told that
Oh,
to
you-
Johnny because that's the assistant coach at Hammond basketball volleyball, and Johnny's daughter's the coach. And I told him about it, and he still started laughing. Said she's crazy. I said, boy, I know. But I took a picture of her, walked past her, and then the head coach at Mandeville football, his wife's in there. So I had to find her, and I'm shooting her pictures. I didn't like the picture I took. So I'm backing up, and I get back to where the other one's at, and it cracked me dead on the ass.
Wow.
I turn around, look at that, whoa, baby, hold on. I think it was a combination slap grab. But I tell you, the police officers out there, they made some shifts from people that I know, but I know a bunch of them still. And they looked at me and they said, man, we were worried about you because we didn't see you anytime last year. I said, no, I said, I had a heart attack about 6 months early and decided not to. I said, but I'm out here now. And-
Jim says hi to both you and Boone.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Scott. So it got so hot out there. It was
That's
only in the
warm?
70s. It was only in the 70s, but it was hot. No,
Humid?
no shade, just sun.
Humid?
No, just
No?
sun. The
Just
sun was
sun.
hot. And I had a quart of water with ice in it on my side and a thermos like, and I was about halfway into it. And between the parades, the police, their van comes up. They got a big truck that goes between the parades, and they hand out food and stuff to police if they need it, right?
Right?
And I'm walking across, and one of the female officers grabs me. She says, "Come with me." I said,
Hi,
"What?"
Brian.
He says, "I
Brian.
know you. I know you're getting hot." She went over. She says, "What do you want?" So she wound up getting me a Gatorade, and I'm sitting over there with the Gatorade because I felt my sugar changing. And I was thinking, man, this next parade, I got to get a moon pie or something. And about that time, the Shriners came through, and the guy looked at me and he says, "How long you been out here?" I said, "All day." He goes, "Here," handed me a couple of packs of Oreos. I ate the 2 Oreos. I was normal again.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so your blood sugar dropped.
Yeah, so I got to pay attention to that.
Yep.
Hmm.
Keep something in my pocket just in case.
Yep.
Yeah, have regular munchies.
Yeah.
Always carry a snack with you.
Digestive biscuits.
Oh, yeah.
Or graham crackers, as you call them.
Yeah.
Graham crackers. Not Graham.
Graham.
Yeah, but
Graham crackers.
Ha.
There we go. Pronunciation again.
they just pronounce it gram.
Graham. Graham. Graham.
Yep.
It's a silent H.
Yep.
A silent H and only one A.
Yep. So
Unless
But,
you spell
um,
it a completely different way of GRAAEME.
Okay. Yeah, the other Graham. Yep.
Mm.
so then in the second parade coming through, now the first parade had 37 floats, right? Second
Mhm.
parade had 40 floats. And in between all the floats, you got dance units and everything else. So the first parade started 11 o'clock. The last parade ended at 3:15.
How many
All
people
back to
out
back.
there?
I can show you pictures in a minute. But it was packed. It was really packed. About 12, 14 deep. And so the parades are going through and
What happened
I'm
to all
standing
the
there and I'm standing there with a bunch, like I said, a bunch of the cars and we're just talking and everything. Had one photographer from Getty Images Now, Getty Images, y'all know that's around the world. She
Mhm.
comes up,
Yeah, I know
and
that.
she's talking to me, and she tells me, she goes, now she's supposed to be seasoned and everything else. She's watching me, and all of a sudden she's next to me, and she's telling me, I'm going to hang with you to see the angles you're shooting. And like this, and I'm just kind of looking at it, I said, why?
Well, it's
She
lived in
goes, because I know
experiences.
your name.
You've,
I know your
you've
name.
got experience.
She says,
It's lived
how
in
do you, I said, how do you know my
experiences.
name? Like that to her. She goes, because I've seen the Mardi Gras guide when you had your feature in it. Like that. I
Wow.
saw the feature of your Mardi Gras guide. I had
Yeah.
a 2-page feature.
There
So
you
I'm going
go.
to stand around here. I said, fine, good. You know? And plus a couple of, one of the guys, WDSU, one of the video guys, comes out with his camera that's almost as big as me. And he looks at me and he says, boy, I'd rather trade with you. And they're all talking to me. And what caught her attention too was the fact, stop looking. What caught her attention too was he said, how many years now? I said 50. He goes, yeah, I'm on my 37th. Like that. You know, so I had
Experience
photographers
wins.
from all over the city coming up to me to make sure I was okay.
Yeah.
Because they, like I said, last year I didn't do a Mardi Gras parade. Didn't do any. So I told him, I said, my plan, I said, depending on how I feel, I'll be out here tomorrow too. I said, but if I don't feel like I want to be out here tomorrow, I want to be out there Tuesday, so I'm not coming tomorrow.
So tomorrow, do they have parades every day now or what?
Oh yeah, they had about 4 or 5 today. And my daughter and them are over at the ones today. And then tomorrow they have 2 parades at night, but that I never go to those. Never go the night before Mardi Gras. If I had a hotel over there, I would, but I'm not doing that. And then I've got to, like I said, I got to leave at like 3:30 in the morning on Tuesday morning to go to get over there, and I'll be there all day.
I want to know what's happened to all these pictures of the topless women wearing nothing but beads.
I
Yeah.
don't take those. That's in the French Quarter. I don't go down there. I have some if you want to see them. from years ago, you know. I stopped going down there because to get to the French Quarter from where I shoot, it's about a mile. That means I got to walk that mile,
and
go
then walk
another
back.
half a mile into the French Quarter, shoot
Is
the
it more,
pictures.
is it more dangerous down there in the French Quarter?
Oh, I wouldn't go in the French Quarter now if you paid me to go double, triple, because they never had fights in the French Quarter, never had anything in the French Quarter. Now there's shootings in the French Quarter, everything else.
Mm.
That's what somebody mentioned that, something about the French Quarter has become dangerous.
Oh, it's dangerous. I wouldn't go in. I'm not going in there for nothing. They got a place down there that has the best muffalata sandwich in the world because they're the ones that originated it. It's theirs. I'll never go down there.
Muffalata sandwich, yes.
What?
The muffalata, yeah. You haven't been following this journey about the sandwich?
I really don't know. I have no idea what a muffalata sandwich is.
Oh,
It's an Italian sandwich. It's got about 3 different meats on it, a bunch of cheese.
Yep.
Got like provolone cheese. It's got an Italian
Has it got hot
olive
sauce
salad.
on it too?
No,
No.
Italian olive salad.
Oh.
A special bread they bake just for that.
yep. Delicious.
And if you go down to that place and buy one, $16.
Why? Well, I've been to Italy quite a few times, but I've never come across that.
You gotta go outside. Right back. Okay. Come on.
But they had police there from all over the state that were coming down to help. Homeland Security was there. And I did something. I'll wait till Paul gets back and tell him. I learned something yesterday.
Oh, it did.
I also learned not to get by that girl. She slapped me on the ass.
He's gonna go get a tattoo now then.
Now, I'll tell you the one. I'll show you the picture of the one I wish would have slapped me on the ass. So Paul, I found out something yesterday. I got in there, I was talking to Homeland Security,
Yeah,
Yes.
and I was saying, y'all putting drones, anything up today? The guy said, we're not gonna have one up. He said, but state police will have it up, and New Orleans PD has one they'll put up like that. And I pulled out the Air Aware, New Orleans from the 27th at 2:00 p.m. until March 5th at 2:00 a.m. is a no-fly zone for UAS.
Hmm.
They got a tier 4 all through New Orleans, covering the whole city.
so from February the what?
27th, 2 p.m. until March 2nd, March 5th at 2 a.m. So it covers the last weekend of Mardi Gras.
Yeah,
Thursday till
Yeah,
remember.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and it expires then. And it says specifically, if you get caught with this, you will violate the FAA because they got notice out on it and everything, and you'll have police actions.
Mhm.
But that's the first time I've ever seen it because when I've been out there before, I've never noticed it. I
Uh-huh.
checked it, but they did that now. So, and that has to be because of the terrorist attack.
oh, yeah.
I guarantee that's what it is.
Could be, yeah.
They're all probably on guard, you know?
Mm.
The crew of Irish Parade, I caught their signature sunglasses.
Mm.
Here you go, Paul. I caught a pair of their sunglasses.
Oh, they got what's not, they're not diamonds around there, but they're rhinestones, right?
No, it's all that, you know. This song, that's the Irish. Like this, it's all ask for you. It's a song that they have out from New Orleans. Talk about the animals ask for you. All of them ask for you at the Audubon Zoo.
I thought you
that's
said
their cup.
Irish.
That's their cup like that. I got the shirt from the Queen's float that says Queen of the City. Queen Irish, the Queen of the City.
Oh yeah, I don't think you want
That's
to. You
gonna
don't.
look good on you.
You don't want to wear that.
No, I'm not wearing that. Irish threw a bag of red beans.
Okay.
So I got red beans I can cook. They also threw this one that says enjoy. That's a little metal tin inside, and it's got a twister. I'll show you the twister. This is what's unique about it. Let's get it open.
I thought you
Oh,
said
they get open.
Irish.
Irish.
Yeah, I was going to say Irish sunglasses have got clear lenses.
They twisted this around, put beads on it, purple, green, and gold beads, right? It's a
Mhm.
little tin inside, and the tin inside, you add water to it, and you blow bubbles.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
And it
Oh,
says
yeah, we can buy.
Irish Parade bubbles.
Yeah,
So
we
that-
can buy. We can buy them.
Did you get that for your granddaughter?
Well, I guess she's getting it, 'cause I don't want it.
Now,
So
was
I
she
caught
there?
my
Was she there with your daughter today?
She's out there today.
What? How did she take the parade?
I don't know. I didn't go today.
Oh.
Like I said, I'm taking the days, 2 days if I'm gonna go to the next one. And I bought I got a set of handcuffs, gold plastic handcuffs for my son.
You kinky man, you.
I'm gonna give it to my son. I'm gonna say, here you go, got you some new handcuffs.
There you go.
Like that. Caught a few of the blooms from the parades. That's the coins they throw. Like that.
Oh yeah.
The Mandy Milkshakers gave me a bunch of their pins that go on you. Then some of the dancing crews that have poker chips gave me their poker chips. There's a couple of them that did it. And then I went to the next parade, the Tux Parade. That's right there too. They gave me it's like a cup you can drink out of.
Yeah.
It's got a koozie inside. It says Tux. The theme this year was Tux loves a pear, like that. And then it's got on the inside. It's got like a rag, but it's printed. They've got a Tux. They call it the Tux balls, a dirty balls. Tux dirty balls. It's a drink they've developed, and it's got the printout of how to make it. You got all the different triple sec. You got the blue stuff. You got all the other stuff in it. So that one I may give it to my daughter since she was a bartender,
Oh, yeah.
right? But then I caught a box right here. That's a beer pong set from Tux. It's got all the cups inside and all the ping pong balls, right? But the throw of the day. Okay, let me get it to where you can see it. And I hate to show this because I know somebody that's gonna say, "Hey, can I have that?" And you ain't getting it. You ain't in the chat. But this is the throw of the day.
It's all right. He's at work.
It's the poop emoji.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Poop
Poop
emoji
right.
from the crew at Tux.
All right, Joe, can you send that to Canada?
So, but the crew at Tux threw that, the parade, and it's the poop emoji.
Is it rubber?
Yeah, it was solid rubber too. But I try not to carry a lot out there. I had a little bag tied to my truck, my monopod, and when I caught that big freaking box, I had to untie it and get it up in there, and I could barely make it fit. So I said, "Okay, gotta stop asking for stuff." You know.
Yeah, because
But
it sounds like you got a whole bunch of good stuff.
Yeah, and use like Mardi Gras. I got another bag I take Mardi Gras Day. It's a little bit bigger. That just unzips and it attaches to my bag. I got a couple of rings on my monopod. I just attach it to it because they throw the Zulu parade. Their signature throw is a coconut. They get a coconut, they drain it, and then they paint like Zulu 2025 with a theme on it. I saw them. You gotta let him be nosy.
Yeah.
Don't worry about him. Just let him do what he's doing.
Hello, Tanya.
Okay. Okay.
But
Damn,
Mardi Gras
yeah.
Day is still a plan, but it's still up in the air.
It's Pancake Day.
Yep.
Oh, God. I'll be back in a minute. Kate's fallen.
No. Okay. So
So
it
you
sounds
guys
like
stop.
Go
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say, sounds like Joe had a good weekend then.
I had a better weekend when I got everything edited last night, got them put on.
Oh, great.
About 10 o'clock last night, went to bed at 10 o'clock. Woke up at 6 o'clock, got 8 hours sleep.
Oh, great.
Got up, got on Johnny's show, caught the end of Paul's show. Went through, tagged all the pictures the way I have to do them so that the groups will see them. And then it was about 11:15. Went and laid in the back again. I was gonna go fly. Beautiful day. Went and laid back again and got up about an hour ago.
Yeah.
So I could tell I'm not used to this. But you see, it wasn't the standing, it wasn't the walking, it wasn't the heat. It wasn't the standing, it wasn't being out there with the heat and all of that. That didn't bother me. I had to park 2 blocks away. In the morning when I walked there, I got about a block into it and I stopped for a second, caught my breath good because, like I said, when I walk like that, the heart starts pumping and it starts stealing the oxygen.
Yep.
So when I'm not breathing, I got to stop and give it a couple seconds and walk a little bit more, give it a couple seconds, and I'm fine. I could probably walk 6, 7 blocks, but it's going to take a while. You know, I used to walk miles at the parade 10 years ago. You know, I didn't like it because of my knees, because I had bad knees then, but I still could do it. But this one, when I came back yesterday, I had to stop 4 times going back. And I had to stop. I mean, really stop. Because I had just that little bit extra weight with me. And that extra weight took a toll. And when I got to the car, I was sitting there and I was thinking, okay, let me make sure everything's right. And I was breathing. Nothing was hurting. I didn't have any chest pain or anything. But I sat in the car and I sat there and I was still uncomfortable, just sitting there at rest. And I said, well, nothing's really hurting me. I said, but I'm going to take a nitro to see what it does. So I took the nitro and I started breathing better real quick.
Oh, good.
So I know now that I might have to take a nitro before I take that walk.
Mm.
You know, so that might be what I do. But I really want to do Mardi Gras Day. And I thought it was in my best interest to skip today because it was only really one really big deal parade. You know?
It goes all the
Muted,
way up
Paul.
to Tuesday, right? Joe?
Yeah. So there'll be stuff tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm not worried about it. It's just like I said, the big deal is Tuesday. And it's an all-day affair starting. The parade started 8 in the morning. And that means I've got to leave here to get my parking spot around 3:30, 4 o'clock
So
at the
when
latest.
when does the end of Mardi Gras?
Midnight, Tuesday night.
This coming Tuesday?
When it stops
Mhm.
being Mardi, which is Tuesday, and becomes Mercredi, which is Wednesday.
So you're saying Tuesday night it's over with on the 4th of March?
Yep.
At midnight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's no
Yeah.
longer it's no longer Fat Tuesday, it becomes Ash Wednesday.
Ash Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like Carnival, right down in Portugal is the same thing.
Uh-huh.
The parade's every day until Tuesday.
Yeah, what'll happen is the French Quarter will be crazy on Tuesday night because the parade's in at about 6:30, 7 o'clock. And that's when all the trucks and everything are over with. So the parade route clears. Everybody goes to the French Quarter. So they'll be in the French Quarter at midnight. The police get on one end of the French Quarter
Mm-hmm.
and they start walking, and they got blowhorns and everything. They got all their SWAT stuff, and they're saying, "Clear the street. Mardi Gras over." And
Really?
they clear you because coming behind the police are all the street cleaners, and they go through and they wash this place down and pick up everything, so that by Wednesday morning you can't even tell it was Mardi Gras. And a few years ago, they had a drunk. It was in a gutter, and they didn't know it, and they done sucked them through one of these machines. Yeah, they sucked them through the machine, and the thing is, it's got a bend in the back where it holds a lot of the heavy big stuff, right? So the guy was so drunk that he got sucked through into the bin, and they didn't find him until he got back and they were emptying the bin. And he wasn't hurt. He wasn't hurt or anything. He was still drunk. You know, they thought he was dead. He was still passed out. He got sucked through the street cleaner.
Well, I've got me
They
maple
said
syrup.
they didn't know how that happened.
I've got me maple syrup for putting on my pancakes.
Oh, great.
There you go.
High fives all around there, I'll tell you.
Mm-hmm. I quite like putting it in my porridge as well.
Mm. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
But they had a couple of pictures I took. There's some things I can't unsee.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'll share a couple of things with y'all.
It means I've got to look at my
Yeah.
phone.
But Joe, the parade you were in, when they threw the beats, they don't show nothing, right? Like you see on TV.
Oh, no, you don't see that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is the Cherry Bombs. This is the Cherry Bombs, one of the female groups. It's one of the girls in it. This is the group, the Amelia Earhart's, the old women, the one that grabbed me in the crotch years ago.
Hmm.
I was watching their hands this year.
Mhm.
I was watching their hands this year. Then they got the cherry chicks. This is the chasey ladies because they ride around like this, like a chase chair.
Oh, Shay's
Oh,
lawn.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Shay, yeah.
Shay's lawn.
Chase.
Yeah.
Look, but
Chase.
they motorize them, dress up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, this
Look
one right here.
comfortable.
I wanted to
Look
know who
very
she was.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
one I wanted to find out who it was. I got her tag, so I'll find out. I'll
Oh, you
find
be
out.
careful.
She'll say something to me.
You be careful. That's my auntie.
Yeah, good. But you see, that's Texas A&M military group that was
Oh,
there.
okay.
That's the platoon leader. But I'll show you that there's another group that came through. You can see the people now. How many people? Look, Paul. You can see how much people.
Yeah.
You know, this one here wasn't as bad.
Well, were these today's pictures? Is it sunny?
This was yesterday. It was
Okay.
perfect, you know. That was a group that looked like they were Indian, more or less.
Mm.
Because I hadn't seen them before. It was one of the local bands, high school bands.
Yes. Subcontinental Indian, not Red Indians.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
Hindustan.
they had this group here,
Actually, Asian.
Ladies of Leisure. That's what they
Indian.
were called.
Oh, hello.
That was the Ladies of Leisure.
Oh, nice.
And she was not wearing anything under that.
No comment. No comment.
I could see it when she got
Comment.
closer.
No
Like that.
comment.
This is the one I like right here. I like that one.
Mm.
I thought that just stood out so much, you know.
Yes, very.
Mhm.
Then you had one of them I've never seen before. The female that's called the Fembots.
Oh, okay.
This one right here, and they were wearing like it was like a lingerie you could see through, and they were wearing like a bikini underneath, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, so they were
Yep.
they weren't as bad as you think, but they were all older too.
No comment.
And then they have this is the crew. They call themselves, God darn it, the Cavaliers. This is the lieutenants of Iris. And this one here, I shot a picture. She gave me a horseshoe. That's an actual horseshoe that's painted, and it says Iris Cavaliers on it.
Mm.
When she handed it to me, I said, "What the hell is this? It's heavy," you know. But that's the picture I shot. Then she handed it to me. And you got different things like I'll catch a band when they're just standing like that, you know, just to get a better picture. And then the Queen of Iris right here. That's the Queen of Iris. She got to stand up there the whole parade route waving her thing, you know.
Mm.
Then some of the maids, one of the maids.
Well, what is Iris supposed to mean?
Other than part of the
It's a mythology thing. It's a goddess or something.
Yeah.
But this is the picture of the day. I
The
think
only
this
Irish,
picture right here is the picture of the day.
the only
right here.
Irish I know is a plant.
Look at
Yeah.
this little girl.
Or the part of the eye, or the the Egyptian goddess Osiris.
No,
Yeah, that's
that's
who it's about.
ISIS.
No, there
Yeah,
is
they
an
got
Osiris.
Iris.
Well,
There's Iris and Isis. But look at this. Look at this girl right here, little girl. She's one of the junior maids.
mm,
I just saw that smile on that face, and boy, I had to take a picture of it.
yeah, most definitely.
You know. But then you get the crew members want pictures, you know, like that. Then this one's called the Disco Amigos.
Oh, okay.
They go down the street dancing,
Oh,
doing all
good.
kind of disco stuff. These two women are doing a bump. I call them bumping.
Mhm.
And then you got, I'll show you another float from a distance. Actually, that one. Let me go to this one. This one right here, you can see the size of these things with the people. And the amount of people going back, that's like 12, 14 people deep. And then the infamous, the crew of Rolling Elvi. Ready?
Elvis.
They're all dressed up like Elvis.
I like that. The plural of Elvis is Elvi. Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
And when you go to take that picture, they all got to point at you. That's their thing, you know.
Hmm.
But they all got a point. And this is the guy right here. I caught him before the route, and I said, "I need a chip, need a poker chip." He says, "You got to catch me on the route." So when I saw him, I said, "Now where's my chip?" And he reached in and handed me two. You know, you got that. You got another masker. You know, trying to see. You get the ones up here that got to have their pictures taken. You know,
Osiris. That's it.
like this one right here. I like this one. This one came out nice. I like that one. That was on the top of the float. They'll be hollering at me, "Shoot the picture, shoot the picture," you know? I do a lot of those, but this float right here is one of the most beautiful in there. I love this float. And Paul, you can see how many people right here.
Oh, yeah.
That's like 14 deep.
Well, you know, when there's that many people in the crowd, why would you go?
That looks like LBGT.
You can't see past the people in front of you. Like 4 deep, you can't see past them, right?
Oh yeah, they can. Because of the fact that it's so high. The floats are so high.
Hmm.
That's all they're worrying about is the floats.
Yeah, but how many kids, or do they put the kids on their shoulders?
Kids are on the shoulders, kids in the front. Usually the kids get in the front. I'm gonna find this picture. This one right here will show you. All the kids right here. There's plenty of room. Because when the floats come up, people walk out. We've got this group right here is the Fat City Drum and Bugle Corps. That's a little place out in Metairie.
Yeah.
And they come out here and they're good. They're always dressed crazy. So it's like the guy with the cymbals. And I look for people that might have a beard because it gives a little more texture for the picture. You know, anything facial works. Right
How
here.
many, how many pictures do you take
She's
altogether?
reaching. You see all the hands? That's a paper shot, by the way, because she's reaching out to give somebody who's dropping it right into somebody's hand. But you got all the hands, you see? But that's a paper shot.
Yeah, don't tell the women that you look for facial hair features.
See, but the paper wants one of these all the time.
Uh-huh.
So that was the mile parade.
How many pictures do you take altogether then?
Altogether, I took 800.
God.
I took 800, went through, and I ended up with about 250.
So
Now,
you've
here's
got-
the one.
you've
Here's the
got-
parade. If Donald was here, he'd love this. Donald would love this.
Donald's
Oh,
not-
yes.
nowadays.
Yeah. That's the
Apart
Bug
from
Patrol.
Apart from coming on at the end of Bill's show yesterday, he's not been on a lot for a few days.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's the Bug Patrol that has it. Then they've got this group here called Colossus that they have a tricycle like, and they put different figures on the front.
Mhm.
Especially like the bee, like that. And then they had this one here, and y'all didn't know who this one is. Na 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 na. A gremlin. Had a shark. And then a couple of horse groups in this parade. This is the hardest parade to shoot because you catch the sun for about 15 minutes, it just blows the background out. Nothing you can do.
Mm.
Then the Marine Corps band was there. That's the band from the color guards from New Orleans, the band's from Quantico. That's the Quantico band. Got a picture. I got them tagged out there, so they'll be able to pull them. Look at all of the honors they got. Should that be worse to wear all of this right there? That's just got a picture of them on there. Then they had a group that I'd never seen before. They called the Tux. The Tux. Let me explain what Tux is. Tux was a parade that started out of Loyola University 56 years ago. A bunch of students got together and just did this stupid little parade. And they put their king on a toilet. So that was just thrown, right? So that's the biggest thing. They throw toilet paper, they throw plungers, they throw little toilets, all kind of stuff, but their theme still, the king floats a toilet, you know? So they have now the Tux toilets. They got motorized toilets. So they ride around on motorized toilets. You can see them right here.
It's like using mobility scooters with the.
And you see this one back here? This one back here, watch, I'm gonna show you the back of it. I saw this, I had to take a picture. It says Oval Office. That's the tag on it, Oval Office. But that's the Tux toilet. No, stop.
Now,
I'll
who's
give you
that?
something in a minute.
Is that the Shriners?
No, that was the Tux toilets, a group
Oh,
of
okay.
motorized toilets.
It almost looks like a Shriner formation.
That's Shriners right there.
Oh, okay.
That's Shriners, and this is a Shriner group too. But they went through that. Then they've got this group came through. I don't even know what the name was. There's the crew of Dolly. That's what it was. It's all like Dolly Parton with the wigs. I'd never seen them before. That's that pink guy, the crew of Dolly chip, polka chip. I took a couple of them. And then we had one of a college band out of Kentucky came through.
I don't know where you're going.
I got a picture of them because usually I'll do a band from out of town. And here's the King's flute. You see how it is? He's got a toilet he's on. That's the king. He's on a toilet. But here's where the damage starts coming in right here. So this is the Dance Connection. They've been around since like 1969. There's still a couple of them in there that have been there for like 30 years.
Well, she's
I
not
don't think
that
they
old.
No, she's not. But you get some of the younger girls like that. And I try to get a abundance of all of them. I'm not in particular, you know. And I always shoot their picture from behind when they're leaving, like that. I just like the way the formation looks. And they have bought that picture before just to put on their site, say Mardi Gras over. You know, like that. And then I ran into the best group of the world. That's the Mandy Milkshakers.
Yeah.
That's the Mandy Milkshakers. They came up. Oh, that's not it. Quit moving around, mouse. So, you know, they're doing their little dancing and everything like this. And like I said, they're from Mandeville, Louisiana.
Okay.
So every time they're somewhere, I'm somewhere, so we know each other so well.
Mhm.
I mean, it's like with the guy, this is one of the buses they start with. They got another bus in the back, right? He stops me and hands me all the buttons out the window. You know, so that's how it is, you know. 'Cause I'm their unofficial, official photographer, you know. But that's another one dancing. And this is the girl right here. This is the girl right here. That is the assistant coach at Hammond High that slapped me on the ass.
Oh, okay.
So you could tell it. I felt it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
she's got some muscles on her.
She a big girl. Look, that's a big girl. And boy, when she smacked me, oh Lord help me, I felt every bit of it. And I always look for the coach's wife. She's right here. This is the smallest one in the group. So I just got to look for the smallest person, right? And that's her right there. That's the coach at Mandeville
She doesn't
High
look
School.
very tall.
She comes up to about here on me.
Hmm.
She's little. But I shot a couple, and I went back to shoot this picture of her, and that's when I got slapped.
Hmm.
I had pictures. Yeah, you can see right there. That's me right there. In the reflection, I don't know if you can see. That's me in the reflection right there.
Okay.
You know, I get pictures like that with the glasses, and you got me in them. I never looked at this notes. She's off to the side. But that went on, and then there's a couple. I'm getting ready to get to the ones you can't unsee. Let's see. I actually had one another parade you can't unsee. I'll go back to that one later. But that's just the different floats, like overexposed TikTok Barbie. That's the kind of things they have. Like I said, it was Tux loves a pair. They throw two blue balls on a string, and they call it Tux blue balls. So I brought a brand new set home. That's Loki's ball, and I gave him a new one last night. He got so excited he had a convulsion. Stop. But there's another group. They were called I don't remember what they were called. The Sophisticats, I think. It was Sophisticats. Now that they had some outfits. That was all sprayed on like airbrushed. And what caught my attention, Captain Ray would love this. On the back, it says, "Help kids off drugs. Help kids stay drug free." On the back. But I took the back of him when I saw it. But that was him with the umbrella. That was pretty cool. Oh, they had dressed up. And then Fontainebleau Band, this is the other thing. Fontainebleau High School, that's Mandeville's rival, right? This is them right here. So I shot that picture with the flags. And when I got in the middle of it, I was saying, "Go Skippers." They would give me dirty looks. But at the end of the parade, at the end of the route, one of the band director ran over to me and threw me a water, you know. So he took care of me. Then remember we talked about Muffaladas, right? This is a group called the Muffaladas. Right here, they all dance out. And they're dressed up like they're working out like a cafe type of, diner type, All of them have their little diner names down here on them somewhere. They changed it around. It used to be right here. And then you got the Lazy Boys. That's another one of the chairs. They got one guy, and there's another group called the Cherry Chicks. And there was a guy in the front. I asked him, I said, "How are you in this chair?" He must be identifying. He says, "I am today. Keeps my fat ass from walking." But they got the group here. They're in their chairs. They go around.
Sounds
And
like
this is a Nordic.
you got a hell of an exercise.
Yeah, this is the Nautical Chicks. That's a new group. They say, "Let's get naughty." That's their theme. Yeah. One of the girls on one of the floats getting ready to hand out some beads. Get down. And this is called the Streetcar Strutters. They dress pretty nice. I like the outfits. I've always liked the outfits. And then you have this one was the Sassy Racks. Y'all get that,
Oh.
right? Sassy Racks.
No comment.
That's the Sassy Racks. This guy, this girl right here, she really looked like she wanted to be there, didn't she? And this is the one right here, the cherry chicks. I took his picture and I walked up to him and said, "Now, how are you in that chair when you're supposed to be a cherry chick?" He said, "I'm identifying." He said, "It keeps my fat ass from walking." You see it, Paul?
Yeah.
The guy in the chair, it says cherry chicks. I said, "How come you're in the chair?" He says, "I'm identifying, keeps my fat ass from walking." Like that. And
Well,
they were in
do
there.
you think he's a little bit of an invalid, or?
No, I think it was just they didn't want to. I think he wanted to be with him. He just didn't want to do that. And they had Batgirl.
Oh,
She
okay.
was dressed up.
Yeah. Nice.
They had one with a little Elvis look.
Mm.
And they do themselves up too. She got horny all over this thing. That's a
No
tag.
comment.
Yeah, I'm scared.
No comment.
But here's the one. This is the one I've never seen before. Okay.
Damn.
It says the Jamettes. And I asked them, I
Okay.
said, when did y'all start? Because usually put a date established on it. And I said,
he-
they said they've only been a couple of years. I don't remember.
Is
Okay.
he doing what I think he's doing in that picture?
Which one?
The one you just showed.
Oh,
No, they're dancing.
Yeah, but look
Oh.
at his hand. Look at his hand. The guy behind.
Well, that picture doesn't get posted anyway. I'm only using it for the name.
looks like he was
That's
scratching or whacking. You know.
Yeah.
So I'll put it this way. The guy told me, he says, "Yeah, we danced the whole route." He said, "You'll never forget us." That's what he told me. It's a lasting impression after I shot them. I'm gonna go through the pictures. But that's one of the girls in it. This is the one in front. That was the one up front. Okay.
Oh, look at cut out thighs.
Yeah. Watch. Now it's letting me do it. It was a lasting impression when I left there.
Mm. Mm.
Because I've never shot him before, but boy, look at him. Look at that eight
Mm.
pack.
Mm.
So I had fun taking those. See, they got plungers. They throw plungers out. It said Tux on them.
Hmm.
And here's one you can't unsee. Wipe your eyes, Dominic.
Yeah.
You can't unsee that. Okay.
Exactly.
That was one of the group. This one here blew me a kiss.
Mm.
See. This is another call, the King Cake Babies. This group.
Okay.
They were a little more sensible. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And then this group right here, we get down to the bottom. I'm almost finished with these. This
Well,
group right here,
how many groups do you figure are in the parade?
they had 40 floats. They had 40 groups between
wow.
bands and everything. This was the Dames de Perlage. Okay, this is one of them. This is the last group in the parade, so I went through them. Because they got good colors. They dress nice. And I can remember shooting them when they were young. These are the same girls. Watch this last picture. That's a good picture. I like that picture.
Mm.
I like because she realized I was taking a picture and she posed a little bit better, you know?
Yep. Yep.
And that was the end of that parade.
Okay.
But I'll show you the picture of, I'm gonna go back and get this one picture to show you. I forgot to show you. Remember I said stuff you can't unsee?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. I was good to you. Let me find it. I skipped right over. I may have deleted it. I really didn't want to see it a second time. I don't think I deleted it. Gotta remember where it was. Oh, here it is. I couldn't remember this group's name. Okay, I didn't have this group's name, so it says crew, and I never got the name, so I can't even tag them. Okay, but you can't unsee this.
Yep.
Stop.
Let's say that again.
Okay, yeah, you can't unsee that, right?
No,
And it gets better. Gets better. Now this one I don't. Come on, let's go. This one I don't mind not unseeing. I could deal with. Stop. I could deal with that one, right?
yeah,
but then this one in the back snuck in, so that messes it up a little. And then you got this one here. It's just kind of hard to unsee that, you know.
Yeah.
But I guess you got to take the good with the bad, you know.
Yeah.
Stop. Wait.
We've got people in the chat asking how's Boone going.
Boone is going good.
Yeah, Jim, Sunstar, and Brian have been asking.
Oh. It looks like you got Paul nervous though. Paul keeps checking on him too much. It looks like you're doing all right.
Hmm.
Dog's barking at me saying, "You're doing all this talking. You're not doing any eating. Hurry up and eat, so we can have some." No. I'll give you some in a minute. You don't need any of this anyway.
It's getting colder. It's dropped another degree, down to 4 now. What's it going to get down? It's going to get down to 2 overnight.
Yeah, we're up to 17 Celsius.
It's going to get up to 9 tomorrow and then drop back down again.
Your dinner must have got cold by now, didn't it, Joe?
Yeah, it's a little
Mind
cold.
you, it's going to be warmer. According to this, the maximum on Tuesday's 11, Wednesday's 13, and Thursday's 15. But it's going to rain. It's going to rain on Thursday.
Mhm.
On Friday, on Saturday. Wednesday is going to be sunny.
Mhm.
Monday and Tuesday are going to be cloudy.
I hate that.
Mm.
Almost foggy here.
We got some bad weather coming in Tuesday. That's the thing.
Oh,
We haven't
really?
decided what time it's going to get here.
Yeah.
Because it sounds to me like you got parades almost every day this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Since
nothing
last
past
Tuesday.
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 Yeah. Get it ready.
So there's just tomorrow and Tuesday?
Well, since last Tuesday, we've had parades every day.
Mm.
Had 79 parades, Paul.
Oh, wow. Does Johnny go up and meet you and do the parade too, or no?
Johnny goes to the one in Hammond, that's it.
Okay.
And he actually doesn't even go to it. Really passes right by his house. He just flies his drone up and looks at it. Bobby.
So do they do most of the parades in New Orleans, or do they do them all over Louisiana?
It's all over Louisiana, but in New Orleans, we have like 79.
Yeah.
In the rest of Louisiana, they might have a total of maybe 10.
Yeah.
Stop it. No, you're not getting none. You're not getting any. And Mobile, Alabama has one, Mardi Gras Day. And they try to say, well, we originated Mardi Gras. Bunch of idiots. Number one, all the floats come from New Orleans. They originated, they had their own floats.
Mm-hmm.
There he is.
There's Boone in my
Yeah.
chair.
Boone Cam.
Yep.
Come on. Come on.
There he is right there.
Yep.
And there I am right here.
Hey,
All
how's
right.
that? Different angles.
He's vegged out.
Everything's a different angle.
What'd you do? Make him tired or what?
Yeah, well, I fed him to. Yeah, he's been running around all afternoon playing with his toys, and then
Right.
he went out, and I left him outside for a while, and
So he comes in when you tell him?
pretty much, yeah. Well, he has to be in a mood to come in, but he's not in a mood to stay out very long, you know.
Yeah.
Because a little while ago I left him out, you know, it's about 15 or 20 minutes at the most, and pretty soon he's over here at the side of the house barking. Whoop, 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 whoop.
You let him do his thing.
Let my ass in, he says. He's been a good dog.
I got one I'm gonna go hit in a minute.
The only thing is he doesn't like my dog food, my kibble. So he likes expensive canned dog food that I mix with the kibble. It's like $60 for a case of it.
Yeah, I heard that this morning. He said 52 for 12.
Yep.
Well, yeah, you need to change that.
Yeah, no.
It's probably something you probably don't need to give him that. It's
Well,
probably somebody
he
was
won't-
told to give it to him. We probably
he
he'll eat other
won't-
food.
He won't eat the regular food.
Paul, get him another kind of can of food for $1 a can. He'll eat it.
Yeah,
You don't have to have a $52 12 can.
Okay.
just
I
buy
guarantee you, he's used to eating that kind of food. If it's he'll eat it. I'll tell you.
you buy just one can of a couple of different types and see which one he likes the
Yeah,
best.
see which one he likes the most. I would not give him any rice and chicken. He's never eaten that. Don't give it to him. Don't
No.
give it to him at all. If you give it to him, you start taking up his digestion system would be messed up and everything. because he hasn't eaten it. If you mix your kibbles, he'll eat the kibbles mixed with the food, right?
Only if it's mixed with the
what I
canned
said.
food. Yeah.
If you mix it with the canned food, any kind of canned food you get, he'll eat. It's not that particular can. They don't have the same taste we have.
Hmm.
It's just they're giving him a food that's a vet food. So it's gonna cost you $3-4 a can, $5 a can. You can find something just as good for him for $1.50 a can.
Mm.
Nobody else told you that this morning. Bill told you that.
Yeah. I mean, I think I pay something like £8 or £9 for 12 cans.
Yeah, I'll get the pouches. I'll get the fancy feast no, Felix pouches, sorry.
Oh yeah, the cat gets Felix pouches,
Yeah,
but the dog
yeah.
gets cans.
Oh, I was just commenting on cat food because I don't know dog food. So I have to get 3 times the amount because I go through 6 pouches a day.
Well, there was quite a lot.
Where's it coming from?
It grows.
Yeah, I know, but
It's a plant.
we'll have to,
Yeah, I have to clean it out again.
yeah. Well, that's bad.
Yeah, I've got a lot of algae in my fish tank at the moment.
It needs, what it needs emptying, doesn't it?
I don't know if your fish got an allergy.
You need to get one of those sucker fish or what's the name of it?
Oh, I've got a loach and a plecostomus in there that should eat it, but there's too much algae for it to eat. I'll clear it out and what's it? Might take the fish. I've got already taken the plants out. Like take the fish out and then drain all the water out and take the stones out and rinse them, all the crap that's in them, and rebuild it again. Just takes a few hours.
What's that?
You said he's 4 years old?
Yeah.
Really
Four
fine,
and a
yeah.
half. 4.5.
You get Blue Buffalo. It's a different kind of brand for $3 a can. That's $36 for 12.
You can usually get supermarkets own brand tins of dog food for less than that.
Change the store and see something here. Stop. Do I look like I'm eating? They're saying all this stuff you ate and you gave us one piece. Jump. One to 10, it bounced off. Logie tried to get both of them. He couldn't grab them both. The trees. But he just left one. They have another brand called Old Roy. You got bacon cheeseburger flavor. I guarantee you'll eat that.
Mm.
And they got T-bone flavor. I guarantee you'll eat that. It's cuts and gravy. $1.24 a can, Paul, at Walmart. Did you hear me?
We
Yep.
don't get any weird.
O.L. Roy. They got chicken rice. I wouldn't get the chicken rice. You get pedigree, pedigree beef for $1.82.
Forecast for tomorrow in Port Huron. Looks like partly sunny weather with a high of 38 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 31 degrees.
Yeah, ours are usually either beef, chicken, turkey, lamb, and occasionally rabbit.
Mm.
What do you think
Yeah,
about
like
that?
that. That's what I was telling you. But look at the different flavors they got. They got what's that? The country? What's the steak and vegetable? Look at the steak and vegetable above
Yeah, some of them have got vegetables in them.
to the left. Right
Right
there.
there?
Yeah. Yeah, that might be good for him because the vegetables will help him too.
We buy a
Because he'll eat the carrots and the peas.
if I buy a carton of 12, it's usually got 4 different flavors in it.
Mm. Yeah.
How much is that? Because how much is that? It says 21, but it says 13 up top.
Well, that's
the difference?
auto, if you sign up for auto ship.
Mm.
On your first auto ship, you save $13.96.
And it's
Mm.
21 after that.
Yep.
Mind you, he was only feeding it a third of a tin.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, I would imagine that it should be about half a tin at that weight.
How many times are you feeding him a day?
Twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening.
So you got 36 cans, so you're talking you got 48 meals.
You
Well,
are?
there's only 12 in these.
Wait, okay, never mind. You got 12.
I'm gonna go back.
Have you taken some?
Yeah.
So that's like a month's
It's
supply.
it's 16. It's 16 days, Paul.
Yeah.
How can 12 cans be a week supply when you give them a third of a can?
It's a lot more than that.
When you take a third of the 12 is 4, add 4 to it, it makes 16, don't? Should
Yeah.
be 16 days.
I'm thinking when I take him up to the vet, I should ask him what they suggest.
Mm.
Well, I would tell them this is but they're going to suggest expensive food, Paul,
Yep.
because that's what you show him the food he's got. They can say, yeah, keep getting him that. They don't care. There's not much difference in the foods.
This is pedigree.
What is the old Roy?
The what?
That's pedigree, but they
Yeah.
got the old Roy is a little bit cheaper than pedigree. You got to go. It's not on that page. You got to look for it. OL. Go. I saw it up top further. You went down too far. It was right off the bat.
Yeah, no, if you give him half a can a meal, 12 cans will last you 12 days.
Yeah, but he said a third.
Then
Well,
it'll last in 18 days.
You type in up top OL, just OL, no D, OL, not there, right there. OL. You got to get all that wet drop. Yeah, that might work. Just hit space ROY.
OL what?
OL space ROY. Hit that. See if that works.
There's probably an apostrophe after the L.
No, he's gonna have to take. You have to take all that other wet dog food, all that stuff off. Yeah, they got an apostrophe after it, but it should still work. They
No,
don't have it then. That's a Chewy. Look at Walmart. You get your stuff delivered from Sam's, don't you?
yeah.
Sam's will probably have it too. Cheaper.
Well, I found Chewy was the cheapest place I could find dog food.
No, it's not. Chewy is a specialty preppy place. You look on Sam's, they have it. Because if you go to Walmart, if you get anything from Walmart delivered, I don't remember ever seeing canned dog food at Sam's. They got it. Sam's actually has a members mark. So that's the small can stuff. That ain't the ones. They have a Blue Buffalo. Hold on a minute. Okay, they have a Purina dog chow beef and chicken variety pack, high protein wet dog food. 13-ounce cans, 24 of them at Sam's for $19.91. And you got beef and chicken, and it's got like a gravy on each of them.
Yeah.
It makes like a sauce. That might be a bet right there because it's a high protein dog food. Because that's probably what they're giving him, a high protein dog food. And that's $19.91 at Sam's.
Sam's Club.
And they'll deliver Purina dog chow, beef
Hang,
and chicken variety pack.
hang on a minute.
I mean, they usually do 3 types of food. They either do it in gravy, in jelly, or loaf, which is just all mashed together.
Well, this is little chunks. It says in savory gravy.
Yeah, you can get the chunks in gravy, but you can also get it in jelly, which is actually easier to dish out a part of a tin, because when you try and do it with the gravy, it all falls out.
Oh yeah. Depends on if that's a solid, you need to try to keep it to that. Yeah, because the gravy's gonna change, it's going to the bathroom too.
Mm.
Then they have another one here. It's 24 count. See again, 24 count, 13-ounce. Purina One mainline variety pack adult wet dog food. This is the gel. This isn't with a gravy, right? No, it does say with gravy. It does say with gravy. Blue Buffalo. That's gonna be more. That's gonna be 12 cans. I wouldn't just jump on a $50 for 12 can dog food when there's others out there.
No. I mean, I don't even know what kind of food Precious was given before I adopted her.
This,
Mm.
Right.
this is what I gave her today.
She eats what she gets.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that this morning.
And this is what they gave me at the shelter. Purina Pro Plan EN.
Yeah, well,
What
that's
shelter
prob-
gave you that?
Yeah,
They got the Purina Pro plan.
yeah, but it's like $50 a.
Oh, we've got that over here. Yeah, it's expensive, that one.
Well, I've got enough of these cans to last for several days. I'll figure it out.
Mhm.
Well, if you want to, like I said, you can go to Sam's. Sam's has the variety pack for $20 for 24 cans. Now, is that got a gravy or is that solid?
Gravy.
It's got a
Okay, so-
gravy mix. Yeah. So he's used to eating it with the gravy.
And this is lamb,
Yeah.
and this one is veterinary diets, and it says gastrometric.
That was for the one. What dog was that for?
The big one.
Jack?
Yeah.
No, the big one was, what's it? Buffer.
I
Anyway,
thought Jack was bigger.
I'll figure it out.
No, Buffer was an Alsatian mix. That would have been bigger than Jack. Jack was only a lab.
This
Yeah,
is
I
the
would-
one that the people that gave me Boone.
Is that one's in gravy?
Yeah.
Okay, then the one I would suggest is try the high protein Farina
Because
because you're getting the high protein for $20.
it says it's real lamb recipe, diet ingredients, grain free. And it has a single source animal protein, no pea, potato, corn, or soy ingredients, and it's poultry free recipe.
Again, am I sharing this? Are y'all
Yeah.
seeing that screen?
Yes.
It's not showing it to me all right, please. Okay, that one
I
right
can
there,
see.
Paul.
How many cans are in there?
24 cans for $20.
And how many ounces in the can?
13-ounce cans.
Yeah, okay, that's about the same. These are really heavy.
Yeah.
And when you do that, you can hear it sloshing around in there.
Yeah.
Because in the
Yeah.
center is the big bulk of the hard stuff, you know?
Yeah.
That's got 40 grams of protein per can. So that's
Okay.
going to keep them leaner. No artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives in it.
Okay.
But that's Sam's. You can get that at your Sam.
Mm.
Have them delivered to you.
Purina dog chow, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Go check your Sam, see if they got it.
I'm gonna do that right now.
It's better to buy 24 cans for $20 than to buy 12 cans for $50, and you're not doing much different.
Hmm.
And they'll like it, I guarantee you.
What's the name of it again? Purina?
Farina. You could have just typed in, I just typed in canned dog food. That's all I did.
Okay, it's 1991.
Yeah, that's it right here. Look.
Oh yeah, beef and chicken. They've got it.
The same one?
Yep,
Says
You
high
can-
protein, right?
yep.
You can
That's it.
order it at the same time with your Pepsi.
Hmm.
He just got some Pepsi yesterday, I think. The day before yesterday. One of those days. He had 18, he got 2 more. Yeah, that's what I would do, Paul. I think it's the safest way. Just mix it the same way you're doing it with the kibble. Don't give him any real rice, any real chicken. Just give him the food. Don't give him any table food
Oh,
because he's probably not used to it.
it says low in stock.
No, okay. But it's not sold out, so that's a good start.
There's only 35 left at here.
One
Well, it-
short of 3 dozen.
Yeah. I don't think they'll sell out in a day.
Twenty-four cans, 13 ounces each with wet dog food variety pack, offering receipts, recipes from over 100% complete balance for adult dogs. Purina Dog Chow dog food with high protein, 40 grams protein per can. Dog food and gravy made with real chicken and real beef.
Mhm.
But the other ones didn't have chicken or beef.
Which one was the other one?
Right here.
That had lamb, but it doesn't matter, Paul. Really don't.
It says no pea, potato, corn, soy ingredients, poultry free.
Don't worry about it. Just because it says poultry free don't mean to say it can't eat poultry. It just means that tin ain't got any in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it means. All it means, Paul. Like I tell my daughter, don't think too much. Get out your own way. That will work.
Mhm.
I put those pictures up for the 2 parades, tagged everybody. I got 142 likes on them already.
Really?
Yeah.
Here
All the
comes
people that are
Dominic.
seeing it in their groups.
Hey, Dominic.
Where's Dominic? I don't see him. He's in the chat.
No,
Yeah.
he's coming on the show.
I don't see him in the chat.
He was on earlier. What did you do? Drop off?
Oh, I'm thinking Donald. Thinking Donald. Mudball.
Yeah, Don came on Bill's show just as we were about to end it, so we had to stay on for another half hour then.
Did he educate everybody and tell everybody what was wrong with their lives or what?
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to pay for my coffee.
Oh, okay.
That's why I went off camera.
Now, do you drink proper coffee? Is it cream sugar or what?
No, it's a
A latte?
yeah, latte. I'm just trying to explain. Yeah,
Yeah, so
just a good old fashioned cafe latte at 7-Eleven. It's cheaper. About 3 times cheaper than the other places, and it's not 3 times better. So that's why I'm not paying for the premium prices.
yeah, I prefer to get Americano and just put a drop of milk in.
Yeah,
Americano? What is that?
Strong black coffee.
Oh,
yeah. Which is very similar to a long black, just the way through. They're very similar. You got short black, long black, Americano, macchiato, 3/4.
Olay.
Yeah. Then you got what's the half? Piccolo. You got the piccolo latte, which is just a half latte, which
No,
is
piccolo just means small.
yeah, which is it's a small latte, meaning that it's actually a double macchiato over here,
Then you got espresso.
espresso, and the macchiato is just the espresso with a dash of milk in it.
Yeah.
And the Americano is well over here. What we do is it's a long black with a bigger dash of milk.
Yeah, well, you just put as much milk as you want. I just put enough in to colour it.
Yeah, that's what the Americano really is. Because you've also, and then we've got 12 different types of coffee over here.
Yeah.
And then you've got different brews. And
Chino.
you've got different, and then you've got different beans. So you've got, single roasted, double roasted,
Yeah.
single origin, double origin. So you've got various types on top of each other. And then you've got the different syrups and additives.
Yeah.
They can put syrups in instead of sugar. But I don't have sugar.
I don't have sugar and I don't flavour my coffee either. I prefer
I don't
coffee.
flavour it either, no. So
These places say that they got Mardi Gras parades.
yeah.
You can't have a Mardi Gras parade if the photographers don't know how to shoot pictures.
yeah.
This is a TV channel. It could be screenshots, but they suck. I wouldn't put these out there to show anybody. Look how dull and look out of focus and look. That is pitiful.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but it's better than no pictures at all.
Good point.
No pictures are all better than this. Oh, look at that. That is pitiful. That may, like I said, maybe screenshots that's sticking out there, but you can't tell me a television station can't get a clear screenshot. I could get a clear
Exactly.
screenshot off of my videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord,
Well,
help me, people.
what's all the smoke that was around that one float?
It just had smoke coming off the float doing something. Let me see if I can see what it was. Might have been a train full of they was doing smoke from. I can't tell. Yeah, they had a smoke machine in the front. Look, let me show you. The fog machine. That's what they did. They had a fog machine. Why? Why would you put a fog
Why
machine
would
in a
you put
parade
a
so you can't
fog
see
machine?
shit?
Yeah. It just
I guess they were
blurs.
saying. I guess they were saying it was a foggy with the ship. Another stupid thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, my second parade, I was having fits trying to take pictures with that sun in the background.
Mhm.
I agree, Jim. That's what I'm gonna do.
Well, you should have just pictures of the back of them.
Yeah, get the sun
Drone
behind you
Drone
sometimes.
shots thinks that they're using dry ice for the fog, are they? Or
Yeah.
just a regular
Well,
fog?
that's how you do the fog machine.
That's what a fog machine is. Yeah.
Yeah. Put the dry ice in the bottom of it. And then it
Yeah, Paul,
basically
ask the vet if he
evaporates
could
it.
have that Purina.
It's like
See
an
if they'll have any
evaporator.
problem with that Purina. Because
Yeah,
like
I
I'm
will.
saying, they're gonna try to make you buy a $50 can.
Yeah. But
They're gonna
that's what all
prescribe what
vets
they
try
have.
and do. All vets try and push their products.
Yeah, that's all they're gonna do. Because my vet does the same thing. And I've been with them for years. They'll tell me, well, you need to get this kind of food. And I'll say, well, this is what I'm giving them. It's not giving them any problem.
Uh-huh.
You know, if it's giving them problems, then you got to go to a certain food. That's nothing wrong with that dog.
Sad talking in the background, Dominic.
Yeah.
Just people.
People, huh?
Yeah, just people. I'm walking around the street, just people.
But Paul, the big thing, if the dog has not been eating table food, don't give it table food.
Hmm.
Don't give it rice and chicken. Don't do it. Because that's what will screw up the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you say you threw it out.
Yep.
If it's not thrown out, throw it out.
Hmm.
Because first off, it's too old.
Straight to it.
And I scrambled the other day. I had to go put some cash in the bank just to make sure I didn't have, because I had my check coming in, but I didn't want to make sure I was going to be close in this one account. So I ran and put cash in the bank. The next day, I had all my checks hit, everything on the first. That don't make sense. Why am I getting paid on the first now? It's the second month in a row.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's because you're important.
No, there's something going on. But I got paid on the first 2 months in a row, and it was on a Saturday. That's even what doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I
It
haven't
came in on a Saturday because it usually not on a weekend.
Yeah.
I'll get paid in about half an hour,
Okay.
something like that. Because it's 11:45 now, so
Yep.
it'll go in just after midnight normally.
Yeah.
And it's got mais do que
I came home last night. I stopped at Popeye's Fried Chicken on the way home.
Okay.
So all I ate in the morning, I went to McDonald's in the morning and got a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin.
Oh, great.
I couldn't think of what I wanted to get, and I had that as a reward, so I just got that and didn't pay anything. Got out there, ate the 4 Oreos out there, and a bag of Cheetos on the way home. So I was hungry. I was trying to think of what I wanted. I was going to go to Jimmy John's. Then I said, I really want chicken. So I stopped at Popeyes, got the two can eat for $12.99. Got 5 pieces of chicken, 2 biscuits, and mashed potatoes and red beans and rice. Came home and it was the nastiest dried chicken breast I've ever eaten in my life.
Oh God.
So that really pissed me off. I'm gonna complain about it. You know, because that's the second time from that store I've got a bad piece of chicken. They're leaving it out too long.
Yeah.
If that's selling, they're not supposed to keep it. You know, so if it's dried out, they're supposed to get rid of it. You know, so either that or it's just keeping it under the lamps too long or they're cooking it too long.
Yeah.
So I got home. We picked the chicken. The dogs wound up eating the dry chicken. And I ate most of it, but then I was still hungry. I ate 4 pieces of chicken and the red beans, a little bitty thing of red beans and rice, a little thing of mashed potatoes. I was still hungry. I went and put 6 chicken wings in the microwave and did 6 chicken wings. And I ate those. I drank 2 32-ounce beers last night. Went to bed at 10 o'clock, woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. And everything worked out fine because it worked out for the best. It worked out like Dukalax.
I noticed you in the chat on something. Was it on Bill's early
On
on?
Bill's last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was editing all the pictures last night.
But that was only until I sorted the link out and got on, because once I'm on Restream on my phone and I can't see the chat in YouTube, it kicks me off.
Yeah. But I cut it off. I cut it off about 5 minutes to 10. I went to bed. I was tired.
Mm.
I said, well, when I laid down, I said, oh Lord, that feels so good. Then I woke up at I actually woke up at 1 o'clock. My chest was hurting a little bit.
Mm.
But it wasn't my chest, it was indigestion. That's what I was feeling. I got up and I realized, I said, let me go take a couple of antacid tablets just in case.
Mm.
Because that's what it felt like. Because every time I laid down, it was bothering me, like reflux.
Yeah.
So I ate a couple of them and it was fine. I went right back to sleep. I woke up 6 o'clock this morning. So I got basically 8 hours sleep. And then, like I said, this morning after I went through and tagged everything, back to sleep.
I should have the way I did it. I went to bed at 4:45 this morning and got up at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Wow.
Mind you, I got up at 10:30 when the district nurse came.
Mhm.
She changed my dressing and I went back to bed again.
Good idea.
Nobody can. What's up?
What's offended you?
No.
You know, I'm missing something from the parade, Justin. Just realized that. Most important thing. I'll put it somewhere. I'll find it. What you call its wife, coach's wife, handed me a bracelet. It said Mandy's milkshake is on it. I don't know what I did with it. I think I took it off in my car.
And is the Mandy's referring to Mandeville?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mande, Mandy milkshakers. I think I took it off in my car, so it's probably laying in my car.
Now you've just got to find a Mandy to go to the Mandy milkshakers as well. Someone called Mandy. That'd be nice.
They probably have one in there. It's not around here. It's probably in my car. I took it off. And I remember I put it somewhere where it wouldn't move around.
In the box?
No, I thought I took it off in here. I hate when I gotta think about something.
Get that camera bag. Did you actually have a camera bag with you?
Oh, you know.
It's a short, yeah. It's very straight. Spencer Street's gonna be down that way. That's Russell Street. Goes down to straight. Straight. I'll put it in the map. I'll see what the best way to get to it is.
Sounds like somebody's trying to give directions.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just standing next to me. I'm just sitting in one of those little benches on the street.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, just felt that I needed a bit of a rest. So I'm just sitting here and life is going on around me.
Probably better.
Mm. Mm. And let's start moving again. Yeah.
I had to go to the powder room.
I
Oh,
found it on my bed. Right there, it
yeah,
says
we've all
Mandy.
done that.
Says what, Mandy, what?
Got 2 hearts on the side. And it says Mandy for Mandy Milkshakers.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you found a Mandy then.
Yeah, what I did is when I took it off, when I put my cameras on the bag and on my bed, and before I put it in the box, I left it on the bed and covered it up.
Oh, okay.
I remember taking it off in the house. But the coach's wife gave me this because I was complaining I didn't get one last time from her.
Ah.
She goes, "You got one now here."
They must spend a fortune doing these floats and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll guarantee you.
And it's not like it's advertising. They don't really get anything back out of it, do they?
Not
Over
really.
here, it's more sponsorship.
Yeah.
We have a sponsorship, and it's also some of them are government funded over here.
Joe, did you see any sponsors on any of those floats?
No, they don't sponsor them. Some of the like New Orleans, they don't. They all the crew members pay for the stuff. They pay for a membership that includes how much it costs to help them build the floats. They do fundraisers during the year, sell different things, have different like barbecues and things like that, and you go and buy stuff from
But it's all self-promoted, right?
them. Yeah, it's all. You go down to Homer, Louisiana, and Jefferson, Louisiana is right next to New Orleans, and the floats will have sponsors
Oh, okay.
on them because they don't have the same money. But you got like the Endymion Parade and the Bacchus Parade that parades tonight. Those 2 parades, you've got movies, and tomorrow night Orpheus is Harry Connick Jr. is the captain of Orpheus. That's his parade. He started it. And he's going to have movie stars in there and everything else. And they come in and he sponsors them to bring them in. But it costs, shoot, you got to refinance your house to ride in these things. These big ones. Like I told you, I said that if one guy I know that rides every year, I know about 10 in Endymion. And they say it costs them about $8,000 to $10,000 to ride
Wow.
between the throws and everything they got. And what they do is they divide their throws into two batches. They split them in half. You got a 7.2 mile route until you hit the Superdome, where they go in the Superdome and have their extravaganza.
Well,
And to go to the extravaganza, the tickets are like 200 a piece.
that's
Yeah,
quite a picture right there, isn't it?
yeah. So it's $200 a piece. A man has to be in a tuxedo, and a woman has to be in an evening gown.
Wow.
Mhm.
That's
Right.
the Endymion extravaganza, and it costs you about 500 altogether this year, about 250 a piece. Now you got to be there at like 6 o'clock, and then they won't let you in. You got to be there by
And
six
then you
o'clock to
probably gotta
find your
pay for,
table.
you probably gotta pay for parking too, right?
The parking's covered. The parking's covered because it's at the Superdome. It's all covered. You got to show them your ticket. You got to bring your own food because there's no food being served. You got to bring your own drinks. No, I think they got soft drinks that are supplied, but if you bring in alcohol, you got to bring your own alcohol. Like that, any kind of alcohol, you got to bring your own. They've got bands that play before the parade get there. And then the parade gets there, they do the parade inside the dome. They bring those big floats inside the dome and do a circle and bring them all out. And then they have big bands come in. They have like Guns N' Roses come in and everybody like that come in and do a concert afterwards. And they stay till about 4 a.m.
So that sounds like a rich man's deal there.
Yeah, I've been to it, but I've been to it when it wasn't that much, years ago. So, but but years ago when you didn't need to wear a tux. Let's put it that way. Now
Well,
they've made it that way.
certainly.
So, but what they do with their throws on the float, half of their throws are for the parade route. The other half of the throws they throw out when they hit the dome. So for everything they've thrown out on that 7.2 miles, they've got double that. And they don't just throw one bead at a time. They open the packs of beads and they'll throw a pack of 12 at a time. They'll throw the packs up.
And there's, how many people on a float would be throwing stuff out?
Everybody throws it out on the float. And let me see how many members Endymion has. It tells you how many members.
Now we're down to 3
Oh,
degrees, that is.
yeah, we're up to
I didn't get a
18.
Mardi Gras guide this year. Should have. Might have to go find me one. Endymion has 3,200 members.
Oh,
So you figure 3,200 members averaging $8,000 to $10,000 a piece a year.
that's nice.
So this year they had 3,200 members. The parade I did yesterday, Iris, let's see. I'm pretty sure that's 2,500. The largest female group. Okay. Oh, Lord help me. I said 3,200 Endymion, right?
Yep.
That parade yesterday, the crew of Irish, 3,600 women.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. They got over 3,600 active members. I knew they were the largest female group, and that is the largest group in Mardi Gras. Yeah, because Bacchus tonight only has 17 members. 1,700.
Fish.
Wow. That's crazy. I never realized that Iris had that many members. (2013) Audi Q7, custom rims, fully maintained, 14,500.
Okay.
115,000 miles. That's nothing.
Nice cars, those Q7s too.
I mean, it's nice, all leather, white with tan leather.
Nice.
There was a 1981 Opel Manta
Yeah, I remember we discussed this yesterday.
GTJ. Yeah, 33,000 quid, nearly
Yeah.
$40,000.
There you go, Dominic. That's it right there.
Oh, nice. I
Yeah.
just don't. Oh,
Nice.
I just. Yeah,
Yeah, that is nice.
white cars don't do it for me because I've basically been not force fed, but my brother loves white cars, and I've been force fed with a diet of white cars over the years.
I've only had one white car, and it looked more grey than it was white because it was cold. I think it was Fiat Pearl White.
Yeah, so it's more like a taupe,
Yeah,
bone,
it was
and
more like
off-white.
a creamy grey.
Yeah, sort of like a eggshell white.
Yeah, kind of. That was back in the 90s.
Hmm. Now I've had a variety of colours: blue, light blue, sort of a light blue, like a teal blue, then
Oh,
a
tell you
royal
what,
blue,
the
and then
first
I've had a
car,
royal blue.
first
Yeah.
car I bought myself was a Triumph 1500 Dolomite, and that was white.
Ah,
That was back in 1979, 1980, something like that.
I've had red.
And that was a 1971 car.
Oh, okay. No, I've had red. I've had navy blue.
Mm.
Had a royal blue. And then I've had a sort of a light blue, more cyan teal color.
I've had a few, about 3 burgundy coloured ones.
Oh,
Hey,
nice
brother
color.
Ken.
Yeah. A silver one.
Yeah.
Gold one.
Yep.
Metallic, light blue. A dark blue. Magnetic grey, it was called.
Yeah, sort of like a gunmetal grey or a lighter, like
Yeah,
an anthracite grey.
Yeah. Yeah, but probably more anthracite than gunmetal. But
Yeah.
no, the Fusion was sold, 2 silver ones.
Yeah, we had a silver. My old man had a silver and an anthracite.
2 gold ones, come to think of
I
it.
never had a gold car, no.
My Cortina 2-litre gear was gold, and my Carlton 2-litre CD was gold.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 Fiat Chromas. One was white, one was pale blue metallic.
Mhm.
The pale blue metallic one I had for all of about 3 months before somebody drove into the side of it and wrote it off. I've had 2 burgundy Omegas, one that was just flat coloured and one that was metallic,
Mm.
and a burgundy Shogun,
Mm.
a silver streetcar, silver Fusion. They're both Fords. The BMWs are a dark blue.
Mm. Yeah.
Was anybody on tonight?
No,
Is Wedgie not
Wedge
on?
is not on tonight.
Right.
No Wedge tonight.
Oh, okay.
Well, what do you guys think?
Yep, I'm happy to call it.
Joe, what do you think?
I'm good. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I think it's time.
Ed, you still with me?
I'm here.
Yep, I think it's time.
I think we're gonna close it down, Ed.
Okay.
Okay, Mark, thanks, buddy. Thank you, Joe. We'll see you in the morning, maybe.
Yep, should be.
And Dominic, take care. Bye for now.
Yeah, I'll see you
See you
again.
guys.
Bye bye.
I'm going to be on for a short while tomorrow morning, but only